This woman actually let a monkey help her deliver a baby in the desert. A few days ago, when Francine was 9 months pregnant, the doctor told her to avoid strenuous exercise. Stan verbally promised to take care, but the next second, he took Francine to the African savannah. While the couple was sleeping, Francine suddenly realized she was about to give birth. Stan dismissed it, thinking it was just her period, then put in earplugs and fell asleep. When Stan woke up, he immediately heard Francine's pained cries. It was a monkey that helped Francine deliver the baby. This arrogant man would finally pay for his arrogance years later. On Christmas Day, the entire Smith family was bustling about. They were going to great lengths to make sure everything met Stan's standards. After a full day of preparation, the children quickly got into position when they heard Stan's car approaching. Despite everyone's all-day efforts, Stan could always find fault with the decorations. To save the family's Christmas, Stan decided to find a better Christmas tree. Since it was Christmas Eve and the malls were already closed, he decided to look in the forest. Leading the Smith family, they ventured into the forest on a cold night. Though there were many pine trees, none satisfied Stan. After 2 hours of searching, Klaus was frozen solid. Stan grew angry and sent everyone back to the car to wait. As a stubborn man, Stan continued searching alone. Soon, his eyes locked onto a tree on a cliff. To bring it home, he began climbing. With great difficulty, he reached the cliff using sheer willpower. Just as Stan was about to chop down the tree, a strong wind blew it toward him. Stan was crushed by the tree, his lungs suddenly filling with blood as he gradually lost consciousness. When Stan opened his eyes again, a server stood before him. From the server, he learned he was dead. Shocked, Stan followed the server as they inched toward heaven. Before going to heaven or hell, Stan would wait on a bench. Since his family was still waiting for him, Stan immediately pleaded for a second chance. The server turned back. If Stan could pass a court trial, he might get another chance, and they would assign him a lawyer. Stan's lawyer was a trainee named Michelle. Stan didn't understand why everyone else had wings, but his lawyer didn't. It turned out only those who won their cases earned wings. Just then, a little angel also arrived at the court. Seeing the opponent's small and frail appearance, Stan thought victory was certain, but Michelle quickly revealed the truth. With each case won, the lawyer became smaller and cuter. Stan despaired. Stan's trial began quickly. The little angel immediately listed Stan's flaws, the most critical being that his arrogance had left Haley without proper delivery at birth. Facing the little angel's example, Michelle could only try to find moments of humility amid Stan's arrogance. Once, after being enlightened by Steve, Stan had been willing to donate a kidney to a homeless man. Just as Michelle seemed about to turn the case around, it turned out to be just a dream of Stan's. Michelle failed again. Stan blamed himself, knowing his family was still waiting in the car. Michelle reassured him that his family would freeze to death 20 minutes after his death. Stan panicked and begged the judge for a second chance, but the judge ruled him guilty. In desperation, Stan pulled out his gun. Since Earth's guns were useless here, he was mocked, until he grabbed a heavenly gun, terrifying everyone. There was only one way out: meeting God. Stan held hostage Michelle and fled the court as heaven's enforcers gave chase. They made their way toward heaven, with Stan firing back at the pursuers. Arriving at heaven's gates, they were spotted by the guards, but Michelle knocked them down. Michelle chose to join Stan, and they successfully entered God's party. Stan immediately searched for God's room and finally found him among the many chambers. God had always known about Stan, but had no intention of helping. To save his family, Stan pulled out his gun, and God finally agreed to his request.